was a quiet autumn day in America. Perky and Minga were in the garden planting some new flowers for Gumby's mother, who was on holiday. At the barn was the homestead, but Gumby was nowhere to be seen. Gumby was in the woods talking to Percy, the small engine. "Why is it," asked Percy, "that you, the trees, and the grass look greener than my paint?" "That's strange," said Gumby. "I always think your paint looks greener than the trees and grass." And they both laughed. Gumby left the farm to take a walk. He stopped by a tree to have a think of what to take back. He remembered the TARDIS, which was never brought from anyone. "I wonder what's changed on the planets that I ran away to with Perky?" he asked himself. "I expect they never will." With the thought in mind, he had a tingle with excitement. Gumby remembered the bookshop where he saw a new book that arrived the other day. In almost no time at all, he arrived at the shop where adventures could begin. As if by magic, the secret door appeared. "Good morning, sir," he said. "I do believe you found the space book." "I like to try it out," said Gumby. "It's never read from me." "You know the way then, sir," said the secret door, opening for him to enter the little room. Gumby read the book about space. Another door appeared before him. He opened it and went through. On the other side, he found himself in a control room. Was it the same one he went in? It wasn't his. It was someone else's. A Time Lord was at the controls. "Hello," said the second Doctor, just in time to see where we're heading. Then Gumby noticed a planet which he recognized as a greedy planet. "Are we to land there?" he asked. "Yes, we are," said the Doctor. "What do you know about it?" "Well, it's kind of a greedy planet, which is not safe for us, so we'll have to hide somewhere," said Gumby. "We'll land in the cave," said the Doctor. So they landed. But when they got out, they noticed a boy was in it. "Get off my planet," he said. They took off. "I see what you mean about its greediness," said the doctor. "That boy owns the cave as well. I did say it's a punk planet." "Let's try another planet," said Gumby. The TARDIS landed on another planet near town. There was a car shop full of cars, but they seemed to be cheap. It was, to Gumby, strange. They were usually up to a high price, unless the cars were broken. They asked the owner of the shop about why they don't look ready. "Well, sir," he said, "they're to be brought from anyone who can restore them. Only not one has." "I might," said Gumby. "I'm good with cars." "I'll let you drive it," said the doctor. "Your knowledge looks strong." So they brought the car. Gumby said a spell to restore what's to work. When he tested the engine, it was working. That was fun. But he decided to keep it for later. They went back to the TARDIS and headed off to another planet. "Scar's destroyed," said the doctor as they left. "It looks all dead." "Poker destroyed it," said Gumby. Let's have a look at what's left on the planet. So they landed for the third time. We'll have a good look round first, before getting out, said the doctor. We can't come out if we see anything wrong. They poked through the door to look around. Everything looked abandoned. The trees were still standing. The city was still empty, and there were no sign of the Daleks. It was like the dinosaurs were extinct. The doctor and Gumby carefully walked out of the TARDIS, keeping their paces quiet. The only thing that was left on the planet was a strange lake. That wasn't there before, said the doctor. Still, it can't do any harm. But when they came to the edge of the forest, they could see the lake was flooding up everything on Skaro. Realizing a trap was about to swallow them, they ran back to the TARDIS and took off into the night. After leaving Skaro, the doctor said, "Let's try a jungle planet. It's a lot safer to look about in." So they landed for the fourth time. The doctor and Gumby had a look at the abandoned headquarters, which was destroyed hours ago, last time he was here. They looked for what was of use to them. When satisfied with the prize, they headed back. When they came back to the TARDIS, as if by magic, a door appeared. "You go on ahead, Doctor," said Gumby. "There's a door I like to see." "A door you would see?" said the doctor. "That wasn't there before on that tree." "I think I know it." "All right, I'll let you have a look, but I got another task to do. Thanks for helping me, by the way." And he left. Gumby had a look at the door. The mouth and eyes appeared suddenly before he could touch the knob. It was the secret door. "Back in time again, sir," he said. "You'd best stick with yours." Gumby went through the door and, as he expected, found he was back in the reading room of the shop. He closed the book and the door before him vanished. "Why did Scaru get eaten up from the lake?" he asked when he came out of the reading room. "That's lava, sir," said the secret door. "A volcano erupted after Poker stopped the Daleks. That's why it was ending up like the prehistoric times." "Oh, that's why we thought it was a lake," said Gumby. He said goodbye and left. Before he left the shop, he remembered the car and thought perhaps he can drive about. "It's fun, and it'll help me to remember," said Gumby.